Out with the old and in with the new. That saying applies even more to games as services like Super Mega Champions. What's up, Ace Pilot? Welcome to the channel. This is Echo. If you like my content, don't forget to like and subscribe. So starting today, we're officially gonna be having the 12th season for SMC Mobile and the 7th season for SMC Steam. Now keep in mind that I might end up interchanging those terms like season 12, season 7 a lot. So keep that in mind that I will not be referring to the 7th season of SMC Mobile, you know, the Nightfalls one, ever in this video. Alright, so the new season is gonna be Space Imperial themed season. It's gonna be called The Last Glory of Empire. And of course, with it comes new Battle Pass bundle and a Battle Pass mission set to grind along with it. Like, you know, give you a point to the grind. And in that Battle Pass, I would say the highlight of it is the sweet Royal Knight ROM and the Royal Ironwall Arthur. There's gonna be some free-to-play rewards, of course, but it's still unknown right now. All I know is that there's gonna be a skin as well for the light rifle, you know, like the alternative for the assault rifle, and then a skin for the cryo gun. And there's gonna be a new kill effect, but that's gonna be most likely paywalled on the top of the line bundle. Because, you know, on the bundle, there's always like 3 tiers, right? The one with like 200 or 300 crystal, and then the one with like 500 to 600 crystal, and then the one that's like on the top, the one that's like 1,500 or 1,600 crystal. Most likely, the kill effect is gonna be locked over there. Now, I'm gonna show you a preview of the ROM and Arthur Battle Pass skin, and then they're gonna be having some. There's gonna be some gameplay over there as well. And spoiler alert: once you see the ROM skin, you'll see how well it matches with SS Arthur. That is still available in the current gacha banner right now, or gacha availability right now. So, like, I'm thinking of myself on pulling on that banner already, and I'm even more interested because of this ROM. So aside the new season and the thematic battle pass, we're also getting a brand new banner for the Hongya event. The first banner of the Hongya event. So there's gonna be, I think, 4 of them. And this one is for Ning, a flying machine, and a skateboard. We have a preview of it as well, and I think you're gonna like it. It shows off Ning doing some, you know, doing some vocalization at the start. Whether you love it or hate it, Origo is here to stay. And as a statement to that, Netease is coming out with even more flavors of Origo. Namely, the Bounty Hunter Origo and the Bounds of Gravity Origo. Like, the details are so short on the announcement, but expect it to play out like Alpha City with the twist of Origo's timing and loot pattern. So I think that could be exciting, or it could be an even larger disaster. We'll see. We'll see how it performs on the mobile devices. Because on Steam, I can run it perfectly. On mobile, I'm having trouble, like, after a couple of games. And up next, we are getting a brand new anti-mecha gun. It's gonna be called the Plasma Missile, and it's also gonna be available on TDM. It's like in line with the theme of Ranger's secondary attack. You know, I think it's also called the Plasma Missile. But in behavior, it's kind of like the BFG of Quake or Doom titles, wherein it fires a slow, menacing projectile with a relatively high damage, whereas over there it's like ultimate damage. But yeah, over here it seems to be doing like a slow, it seems to be launching a slow projectile with relatively high damage and an area damage that is significantly larger than what the projectile may suggest. So we'll have to see how it plays out tomorrow in battle. Now, this season also signifies a deeper dimension of customization in the game by adding a new lobby music and allowing player to choose what suits their liking. The new music can be redeemed through the Meow store with your Meow token that you have grinded in-game, or tokens that you can now top up in the new Meow Go pack that they're also introducing in this new update. There's also going to be 3 new events that are going to be introduced today to reward your logins and your grind. 2 of those will be a login event, one free-to-play friendly, and another one that's like roughly around 50 crystals based on the previous releases. Namely, the Ching Ching Rain event, that's the one that's free-to-play friendly, and it's going to reward you a chromatic ticket. And then the other one, the one with energy crystal cost, is the hiking invitation, and it's gonna earn you some tickets for the new Hongya banner. I think it's just gonna be for the Ning one. I don't know if it's gonna accumulate, like if you can save it up until like the newer banners. I hope you can, but I think it's just gonna be exclusive for the Ning one. And then the last of the 3 event is gonna be the early spring stroll event, which will earn you a gun shield skin and also some tickets or some redeemable points for the same Ning Hongya banner. That's all nice and good, but what about the game balance update, you ask? Well, in this update, they have nerfed and buffed some various mechas as well. Starting with Andromeda, they've changed the behavior of the core one so that the homing in effect of the follow-up attacks now lasts longer, but at the cost of it, it reduces the distance which the Javelin can home in if you have core 1. Her primary attack damage versus mecha has been slightly reduced as well, and they have nerfed the cooldown reduction effect of her attack module Rapid Throw. For Boltus, they nerfed the effect of the static shock attack module, and they slightly nerfed the cooldown reduction effect of the propulsion module Greased Lightning, adding a second for the cooldown of his mobility skill as well. This is like a severe nerf to Boltus, while severely reducing the damage reduction properties he had in the dash state. Like back then it was 90%, now it's just gonna be like 50%, so you will definitely feel the attacks even though you're in like your ghost form. For Pulsar, his primary attack has been slightly buffed, but at the cost of his mobility and durability. Like his strategic retreat defense module has been nerfed, and his core 1 module has been nerfed, at least in the mobility side of it, and he is now 100 points kind of softer in terms of the durability department. Now for Trio, Caramel, and Aurora, they just added some quality of life improvements. Like for Trio, they added a feature that allows Trio to prematurely cancel his mobility skill. It used to be like you couldn't press it anymore after you went like guns blazing. It was just stuck there until the cooldown ran out. Now you can like prematurely press that, but that's also dangerous if you have shaky fingers. For Caramel, he is no longer locked from using his secondary attack during pre-fall, and I think this applies when he's pressing Q as well. The description is vague, so we'll have to test it out tomorrow. For Aurora, they made it so that Aurora can now smoothly dash even after just using the jump pad. It used to be that there was like kind of like a second freeze before you could dash. Now it's no longer the case. And as a last note, is Netease finally formally announcing war against cheaters. They said there on the patch note, Declaration of Fair Play. We're dedicated to creating and maintaining a fair, harmonious environment for competition. We prohibit hacking, scripting, cheatware, and other illegal third-party software, as well as adhering to zero-tolerance policy regarding any behavior that could adversely affect gaming experience. We will regularly release and update list of offenders for any transgressions related to issues above. And we welcome reports from any player so we can keep this a fair game for everyone. The regularly updated banned list can be viewed on official platforms such as channels and communities. I think for us global, it's only on Facebook. But yeah, I hope this statement results in them assigning more manpower, or maybe even one day coming up with proper anti-cheat measures. Now, we, the community, can only hope for even more aggressive measures from the devs. Because honestly, cheaters have been swarming mobile lately, and I'm kind of scared as to how and where it would take us. But yeah, that's about it for tomorrow's update. I hope you're looking forward to the new season as I am. This has been Hecko. Don't forget to like and quite possibly subscribe if you like this content. And I'll see you the next time. Peace out, yo.